Welcome to this Oracle Pick a Card reading. I'm going to pick some cards, I'm going to give you a reading, you're going to hear the reading, and that reading is information. And that information will lead to transformation. It leads to an increased perspective. It's going to play on some of the things you already know about your own life. It's going to talk about your own life in a way that is symbolic, metaphorical, sometimes literal, but mostly symbolic and metaphorical. Look for the connections, the spiritual connections that you have by listening to this reading. You'll see, it'll just work out. Now, set an intention of what's on your mind, or really just notice what you've been thinking about lately, or what's important to you lately, what's going on with you lately, mentally and emotionally, or in circumstances, and then just relax and let go, and watch this video reading all the way through. Watch it all the way through. Watch it through twice, a lot of people say, so that they can really soak in it and see what hits them spiritually, metaphorically. On your mark, get set, go, 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 go. I'm being tricked. Someone is trying to take from me all of my good stuff. They are bigger than me. They are fiercer and scary. I cannot compete. No matter what I do, I'll never be able to beat them. If we got in a fight, they'd win. But I am the one with the basket, and they do not have that. They can't take from me what is rightfully mine. They never will. There's nothing to be afraid of. The trick is to know what's mine. If I'm authentic, and I know that the things I'm saying and doing are coming from in here, coming from inside my basket of nuts. You are nuts, Brian. My basket of nuts, meaning my little seeds, my little acorns that are springing forth, my mind seeds. If I know that those seeds are coming from within my unique space, my consciousness space, my heart chakra open-minded space, my spirit, where no one can go. If I know that those seeds are springing up there, those inspirations are springing up there, then they are mine. And I don't have any fears or worries that any mystical, fantastical being could ever take them from me. Huh. So now what's going on here? I'm talking to that thing. I'm facing that fear. I'm facing that giant, as the little Davy. Hey, from the Bible, right? Hey, so you got my big old acorn there? What you going to do with it? You need me to plant it and act it out in the world. Look, this is the non-entity. This is a fear being embodied as a dragon, which we don't have to worry about, because this is why we don't have to be afraid of our thoughts or of things, because they are just concepts, they are just non-material stuff that need us, because we're the ones with the basket. We're the ones with the conscious spiritual space to hold the words and the emotions and then to take actions in the world of the material earth with our hands, with our jobs, with our relationships. We are the player in the world. We are the bridge for the seed to come into the world and grow. So the trick is on them. They might be trying to scare us, but we can pause and breathe. I'm going to pause and breathe and say, look, Mr. Dragon, dude, you're scary. You do look like you've got something big there. But you know what? What are you going to do with it, Dragon? You can't do crap with that unless I decide to work with you. So that's really what's happening here is the dragon says, yo, Brian, yo, you. I am not against you. I'm actually your magical helper. I am your invisible friend. And I am so strong and so out of this world that I can go and I can collect the big, big new ideas, the big, big, bold things that you're dreaming about, Brian, that you're conjuring up in your hope space, in your heart hope mind. I'll go get them for you, I'll bring them to you, and then you can put them in your basket. That's what's really going on. That's the trick. It's not like someone's tricking and taking from you. It is the trick of life, which is that when we trust the universe, when we trust the Y-O-U, universe, when we trust the universe, that anything is possible, like Einstein said, imagination is important because anything that can ever exist, already does up here in the stars of imagination. We're going to send out our dragon, our higher self, our helper, our imagination, to grab onto those big ideas, bring them to us so that we can distill them down and act them out with descriptions and with actions and emotions in the world. So, know that you have a big helper friend. And that's the trick of life. There's nothing to be afraid of. You have this spiritual helper, a spiritual guide, a spiritual you, a higher self, whatever you want to call it, that is here to work with you. Let's look at another card. Oh, so at first I was scared. I was like, oh man, big corporations are against me. Oh, my family's against me. Oh, the world's against me. But then I was like, wait a second. None of these things can do anything to me unless I believe that they can, and unless I allow them to embody me. So you're always the one in control. When you pause and breathe, you can get into that clear space and know that you're the conscious authority in your personal life. Let's see where we go from here. Oh, it's your destiny. It's our destiny. Hey, Brian. Hey, everyone. It's our destiny for the world of duality to bow down in front of us. What's that mean? Black and white is this war of opposites, good and evil, us and them, all of this separation, fighting each other. All of that is going to bow down and see eye to eye. How does that work? Well, when you know that you are a spiritual self, one with God, then you know that the creation, the acorns, the dragon and the acorns, you know that the creative things in the world represented by duality, they can't embody without your vote, without your blessing, without your blessing. So, you can see that the new stuff comes in from the portal of the universe. Boom, boom, boom. It comes in. Duality says, all right, here's a new idea. Will you pick me, Brian, to do the new idea in the world? Will you say it to the world? Will you act on it in the world? Will you allow the emotional energy to embody it? And I say yes. That's all of our destiny in general, is to get new ideas from outer space or from extraterrestrial alien space. What am I saying? Just saying out of this world, in the world of imagination, in the world of spirit. We're getting new ideas, new data, and we are bringing it down through our personal lives, and it's being blessed. And that's what all the blue is here, is the throat chakra and the third eye, indigo. It's all of this communication system of new ideas getting expressed in the world through words and emotions. It's your destiny to do that. Look, this is all we're doing all day long. This is really child's play. Every minute of the day, we are moving in a certain way. We are saying things, look at me. I'm just making stuff up as I am. Being. I'm a human being. I'm a spiritual human being. I'm a spirit and a self combined. I am a non-material higher self, and I am a little worker, squirrely duality self in the world. That's the trick. Let's look at another card. Oh, remember, whatever I'm saying, whatever you're hearing, it doesn't matter. Only the things that you're going to be able to be using in this moment are going to be getting through. Bing, bing, bing. That's why I don't have to prepare what I'm going to say. Not to quote the Bible, but here it comes. Don't prepare what you're going to say. You will be given in that hour what to say when you are brought up in front of the peoples. Recovery. You're being given the key to recover all of the new stuff that you haven't actually expressed yet. You're going to recover the key to the doorway over here. What's that door? Let's go get it again. That door is where we were just at before. That doorway is this doorway to the universe, to the imagination space, to the anything is possible place. You've got the key to the doorway to bring into the world all of your ideas. And all it really is just letting go and letting it flow and trusting. You can trust that this stuff is going to be exactly what needs to be. So you don't have to worry. You're going to have this recovery experience. The recovery experience is about recovering from all of your past ills and your past fights and your past resentments. Recovering that spiritual, childlike, fantastical relationship that we have as a person in the world and a spirit in the world combined. Recovery. And the other key to this is just knowing that it's been presented to you. Just know that you are chosen as a unique expression of God, source, universe in the world, that is all of our destinies, is to be that. And you can claim that. And just by claiming it, right? Just by deciding that that's who you are, and accepting this message, then you are on a different basis. You are on the spiritual basis where you don't have to try so hard, you don't have to work so hard, and you open it all up to new possibilities. You become the eagle who can fly above the terrain of your day-to-day life. Everything in the world starts to get colored for beautiful things. You don't just see it as black and white anymore. That's on the outside now of the card you can see here. You have that white eagle-eyed head right here, and you're looking at the world through the white light, and everything becomes a rich, beautiful variety. And it's a dawn of a brand new world, 5D world, new earth, whatever you want to call it. This is heaven on earth becomes your land to fly around in. And let's look at it one more card and see, what did we learn so far? The reading says, don't be afraid. Realize you are a dual being. You are a spirit and a self combined. The information that you need to share and the actions that you need to take are going to be given to you in the moment. You don't have to follow anybody else's rule book. You don't have to do anything around you or listen to anybody really, but you can listen to them. You can talk with them, right? Talk with them like these two are talking. You can talk with them like these two are talking. You can confer with people. Get information, just like me and you are talking right now. You're getting information back and forth happening here. And what's all going to be? All the riches, there you are, getting all the gemstones, all the bright light, from living a life that is authentic and knowing that there's nothing but treasure all the time. You're built up a foundation of this white light treasure, gems coming into the world. And don't be a miser. What? Don't keep it all to yourself. Share those unique thoughts and ideas with the world, with your family, with the people around you, with anyone who will listen. Now look, I realize that if you try to share it with people that don't want to hear it, so be it. A prophet is not welcome in their own city, says the Bible. And it's just a little bit of an experience in knowing, in discerning when to share something and how to share it so that it will be more possible to be received. You don't have to think too much about that either. Just be your authentic self. If somebody doesn't like you or accept what you're saying, that's all right. Just laugh it off if you can. Mirror them. Say, when you hear me talking, you think I'm a lunatic. Thank you for being so honest with me and sharing what your perspective is. Because we all know that they're all just concepts and perspectives, that there's no real right or wrong when it comes to who you are, that it's more about being a channel for God to bring new things in the world on emotion and on logical word type descriptions. So, why are we pulling another card? Why not? And you know what? It's going to be what it's going to be, and it doesn't matter. Let's just take a look and see. Let's just decide that this is a very important message, and it's about to come out. Now, this card will have a message with it. It'll have some words, and then it'll have a message that I will read. Sometimes I have cards that I will read because it's nice to incorporate bits and pieces of reality into the intuitive sense of the experience. Let's see. You're being helped. Yeah, I bet that means what? Right away, I'm being helped. By who? By you. By you for watching this video, by you for commenting on this video, and for being a part of my spiritual family. Really, you're letting me in your spiritual family because you're the one in control of all of this. You're the one who clicked on the video. You're the one who is open-minded and listening. You're the one who's interpreting and seeing what hits you from this reading. And you are being helped. Look around. You're being helped by your family. You're being helped by your friends. You're being helped by the world. You're being helped by the little ducks that are in that little stream. The animals, everybody, look around. Little doggy, you see a little doggy? That little doggy's like, I'm helping you. Look and see how your reality is helping you embody that thought into everything in existence. Let's see what it says here. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you. Whoa, what? Even if you don't see the results. Know, you can know up here that God's source universe has got your back. What a great thing to vote for anyway. If you're the only voter, why not vote for the very best? Enjoy your day. I'm glad that you were here. Rewatch the video if you feel that you're not sure what you got out of it. That way you can relax and see what sticks. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Please continue to stay on this journey with me. I appreciate you. Take care. Welcome back to another video. My name is Brian Nesline. I'm a psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive, oracle card reader, spiritual card reader. Now look, I'm also other things. I'm a dad, I'm a recovered drug addict, I'm a small business owner, whatever. I've got a lot of different hats that I wear in life, just like you, but those are all roles and labels and names Who I really am is that spiritual being having a human experience just like you. Now look, in this video, we're going to talk a bit about letting go of any of the things that could block this flow of energy and this flow of information that is moving through us. Energy and information, or emotion and information. Now we want to live authentically. We want to trust that the information we're getting in our conscious space is valid and useful and appropriate in the moment. And we want to allow the energy to carry that information out through us in a way that is a delivery system, a wave of knowing, So, we're going to talk about letting go. We're going to talk about being authentic. We're going to talk about using our divine masculine and our divine feminine. In other words, our divine masculine words, logic, intelligence, and our divine feminine energy, emotion, power. We're going to combine those and send them into the world. We're going to learn more about doing that. This is all going to equate to an experience where you just feel like life is whoa. It's okay. And you feel, I am alive and I know it's all right. I don't have to worry about really anything because I'm being given the information in the moment and given that spark, boom, to be able to express it to the people and the situations in my life. So let's get into this. Now, the first thing I want to say is we're just talking about concepts and practices. Concepts and practices. What's a concept? Well, a concept is just a way of looking at something, a way of seeing something. If you are looking through the concept of food, then as you scan your environment, you're going to put things in categories of what's edible and what's not. It's a way of looking at something, a way of understanding things. If you're looking at the concept of employment, then you may scan your environment to see what people are doing around you in your day, and you can take note of what jobs you're finding. You might see somebody at the gas station, and you might say to yourself, oh, look, I'm looking through the concept of employment. That person is employed at this Sunoco gas station. Look, they are tapping on that cash register. You might be looking at somebody behind a desk when you're at your dental appointment, and you're going to say to yourself, oh, I'm looking through the concept of employment, and I see that this is a data entry person, receptionist person, welcoming person who is coding, filing, and setting appointments. You might be sitting in the dentist chair and you'd be saying, oh, here I am again on my concept, my intention, my concept, my lens of employment. And now I see a dental assistant on one side and a dentist on the other. Oh, what a big world of employment is around me because I'm looking through the eyes of my concept of employment. So goody, good. Now, concepts are not right or wrong. They're not good or bad. Dental hygienist is not good and gas station worker bad. No. Concepts allow us to see the world of variety. They are beyond duality. Concepts are beyond the judgment of good versus evil. Even if you were seeing somebody rob a bank and they are a thief, you're still going to be saying, wow, there's another job. There's another employment. Thief. It's not good or bad when we look at it through the concept of employment. It is just part of the variety, part of the facet of the diamond of our concept. So it's going to be important that we think about the concepts we are using when we go through the world, through our day, because those concepts are going to shape what we see. Now look, if I had a concept on, and that concept was just, let me look for younger people who are probably under the age of, 30. Then as I scanned my environment, I would just weed out or negate seeing people who seem to be a little bit older. If I see somebody with if I saw somebody with a walker, I might just decide that person fits in the older person category. Or, if I saw somebody who was dressed the part of an older person, I might just kind of not look at them, and I would only notice people who were like running, vibrant, or whatever I thought the concept of youth equals. And I'm going to notice those things in my environment because of the concept I put on. So, wear your concepts well, choose your concepts. What are we doing here? The concept we're going to pick here is how to let go and how to let it flow and how to allow that energy and that information to just come out of you. So, first card we're going to pick here is the mysticism card. Hey, yeah, what are we talking about here? Well, the first thing is that we are really all mystics. We're mystics in the way of mysticism, mystery. See the word mystery here. It doesn't have to actually say mystery for you to see mystery. Mystery. Now that we are in this mystery, this blank space, this cloaked in this blank space of nothingness, we can look towards the door. What's the door? Our concept. We can look through the doorway of our concept at the world, and we are going to experience information and wisdom. That's why it's purple. We're going to experience wisdom, the crown chakra, wisdom that we're going to get through our concepts, So, pick a concept, pick the ones you want, and just letting our life flow through us so that we can bring our unique expressions into the world. And when I say into the world, it doesn't have to be really big in front of thousands and millions of people. Our expressions are there for the people who are in our present reality, whether it be our friends, our family members, whether it be the people that we see and when we go about our day at the supermarket, on a walk, wherever we are. Go to the doctor's office, the dentist. You're interacting with people all day long. We want to bring our authentic, beautiful, heart-light selves into those scenarios because then we just feel present and alive and free and whole and authentic.